Hello, my name is Yundwil from Ghent University, and in this short video I will demonstrate you how you can easily use the biocheck.ugent biosecurity scoring system. In this first slide you see a screenshot of the website. When you go to the website, this is the homepage where you see a lot of functionalities in the biocheck system. The first thing to do is to choose your language. We have options between English language. We also have the website fully translated into Chinese. It's available in Dutch, it's available in French, and it's available in Spanish. So here you can check your language, and then the full website will be translated into one of these languages. The next step is to start the biocheck system, to start one of the surveys. To do so, you scroll a little bit down on your home page until you recognize this signal. This is where you can click on this button to really start to use the biocheck surveys. Before doing that, you could also click on this button, which will provide you some additional information on how to use the website, which is also going to be covered partially in this short course. Once you've clicked on Start a Survey, you'll end up in this screen, where you see that we have multiple surveys available for different species. We have a biocheck for pigs, we have a biocheck for poultry, and actually we have two. We have one for laying hen farms, and we have one for broiler farms. And we have three different biocheck systems for cattle. One for veal calves, one for beef calves, and one for dairy cattle. So it's up to you to select which survey you want to conduct. We assume that in this situation we want to go for the pig survey. So we click here on the biocheck pigs. That would bring us to this screen, where here at the right side you can select your language. At the left side you see all the available different languages for the questionnaire, and every now and then we add languages. So several times new languages will be added here to the system. On the right side you select your language. In this case, in this example, I've selected French as the language I want to do my survey. Here at the left side I can also select French, but when I click here it will provide me a PDF version of the questionnaire. So it's not to start the survey. If I want to start the survey I have to go here to the right. If I want to print a PDF version of the questionnaire, which I could use to fill in the questionnaire on paper while visiting the farm, and then you can click here on the left side. So if you've clicked on the PDF version, and this is what you will get, your PDF creator will be opened, Adobe for instance, and now you will get here a document which is downloadable, which is printable, which can be used for your whatever situation you want to make use of it. So if I click on fill in the survey in a certain language, and now for the ease of my explanation I've put it back into English. This is my first page where I can start to fill in the survey. I start with filling in my personal information, and only the questions which have a red asterisk, so the red asterisk you can recognize here, are obligatory. All the others, such as my name, is voluntary. So I have to fill in a country which I can select from a drop-down list, and I have to give in a label here, which is a label you can use whatever you want. You can create your own labels. Often that is very helpful if you are an advisor that is coaching multiple farms with regard to biosecurity. Once you get to start the questionnaire, you see on the top here that there is you can see the progress of your answers, and then you get all the different questions that you can fill in. You will notice that a lot of the questions are conditional. So if you say yes to a certain question, a number of other questions will appear or will disappear depending on the situation. You also have the option to go back and forward. If you think you made a wrong answer in the past, you can click on previous and you can go back. My very last question of the questionnaire is an important one. It's this question where I will ask you to indicate whether this is based, that the information is based on a true herd, a real herd, or it was an exercise. Both are possible, and in both cases you all will be able to generate a report. However, it's important for us that we know whether it's a real herd, because then the data will be used also to generate the country averages. If it's an exercise, the data will not be used. Finally, when you've answered the last question, you will be sent to this screen where you can either save your survey. You can save your survey. To do so, you will need to generate a login. In an additional small tutorial will show you how to do that. Or you can also immediately generate your report, which is possible. However, the disadvantage of doing this is that you will not save your report. If you want to go back later to retrieve your report, it won't be saved. So if it's possible with making a small login, you can. It's more easy to use this first option. Finally, your report looks like this. This is based on my testing farm that I've filled in. I generate a report where I get scores in red and I get scores in black, which allow me to get a start with advising the farm on improving biosecurity. Interpreting this report and translating into actions is also one of the tutorials we will make available. If you want to do much more with the biocheck, there is also the option to become an advanced user, and when you're an advanced user, you have a lot of additional options which will also be discussed in an additional tutorial. I thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you all the luck with using our biocheck.ugent risk-based scoring system.